So 3 space.
No.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my 4th game of Jeopardy for the Nintendo 64. Brand new run for this year, in which so far in 3 games I've won $18,200. Let's win more!
This is Jeopardy!
Go.
And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Welcome to your favorite game of answers and questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the 1 daily double.
And I've won $18,200 in 3 games.
Categories are...
Categories for the Jeopardy round are going to be American History, the Old Testament, we have quotable quotes, gems and jewelry, 12-letter words, and finally, UN ambassadors.
Make a selection.
I'll go with gems and jewelry for 100. The waters of the Persian Gulf are an important source of this gem. What are pearls?
You got it.
Gems and jewelry for 200. Green demantoid, the most valuable garnet, is sometimes substituted for this precious gem. What is emerald?
You got it. Select again.
I'll take gems and jewelry for 300. Used for rings and pendants, these items carved in raised relief are often made of onyx. And it's cameos.
Pick again.
Gems and jewelry for 400. The first of these gems, discovered in South Africa, was found in 1867 near the Orange River. What are diamonds? Or what is a diamond?
That's right.
Gems and jewelry for 500.
Select again.
The Maoris of New Zealand used nephrite, a type of this stone, to carve tikis. And it's jade.
Pick again.
I'll go with the Old Testament for 100. His mother placed him in the reeds when he was 3 months old and too big to hide. Who is Moses?
That's a correct response. Select again.
The Old Testament for 200. On the 13th trip around Jericho, he told his people to add their shouting to the trumpets. Who is Joshua?
You got it.
The Old Testament for 300, please. He said, "Let me die with the Philistines," and he bowed himself with all his might, and the house fell. Looking for Samson.
Pick again.
The Old Testament for 400. The 57 of these marked as Mizmor were meant to be accompanied by a string instrument. What are Psalms?
That's right.
The Old Testament for 500.
Select again.
And it came to pass afterward that he loved a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. Who is Samson?
That's right.
Alright.
Select again.
I'll go to 12-letter words for 100. It's the customary break between acts of a play. What is an intermission?
That's right.
12-letter words for 200.
Select again.
Over 80% of 5-year-olds in the U.S. attend this type of school or program. What is kindergarten?
You got it. Select again.
I'll take 12-letter words for 300, please. It's the process that turns milk and it's the process that sours milk and turns grape juice into wine. What is pasteurizing? Okay, no. What is homogenization? No. Or what is fermentation?
You got it.
There we go. Finally got it figured out. 12-letter words for 400. Often used for outdoor concerts, it's a round building with a central arena and rising tiers of seats. What is an amphitheater? Or an amphitheater?
Right.
12-letter words for
Select
500.
again.
It's the study of man, including his physical and cultural aspects. What is anthropology?
Right.
Alright.
Select again.
Quotable quotes 100. Fred Allen called this medium radio fluoroscoped. What is television?
That's right.
Quotable quotes 200.
Select again.
Poor Richard's Almanac tells us a fine genius in his own country is like this metal in the mine. What is gold?
That's right. Select again.
Let's go with quotable quotes for 300, please. Ralph Waldo Emerson called it the surest poison, but others say it's of the essence. What is time?
That's right.
Quotable quotes for 400.
Select again. Enter the Daily Double.
I'll do half of it, 2,000. The historian Cornelius Tacitus said these beings are on the side of the stronger. Who are the gods?
Right. Select again.
Quotable quotes 500. Euripides advised, waste not fresh ones of these over old griefs. What are tears?
right. Select again.
I'm going to go to American history for 100. On Armistice Day, 1921, the first of the unknown soldiers was buried at this national cemetery. What is Arlington National Cemetery? Or what is Arlington?
You got it.
Okay.
Select again.
American history 200. After the capture of the Serapis in 1779, his damaged ship, the Bonhomme Richard, was left to sink. Not too sure about this one. Well, let's see if player 2 knows this any better. John Paul Jones?
That's right. Make a selection.
Alright. US UN ambassadors for 100. Though he served less than 2 years as a UN ambassador, he served 4 years as a US president. Who is Gerald Ford?
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
George Bush.
Make a selection.
US UN ambassadors 200. To become UN ambassador in 1965, Arthur Goldberg resigned from this body. What is the Senate?
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
That's the House of Representatives. Oh, the Supreme Court.
That's right.
Okay.
Make a selection.
US UN ambassadors 300. Madeleine K. Albright was the second female ambassador. She was the first. We're looking for Jean Kirkpatrick.
Make a selection.
US UN ambassadors 400. This Illinois lawyer who attended the 1945 UN Charter Conference was named UN ambassador in 1960. Looking for Adlai Stevenson.
Make a selection.
US UN ambassadors for 500. After losing his Senate seat to JFK in 1952, he was appointed UN ambassador. We're looking for Henry Cabot Lodge.
Make a selection.
Looks like it's going to be American history for 300. In 1877, federal troops were withdrawn from the South, marking the end of this post-Civil War period.